Now we're in front of the Maricopa County Tabulation Center, where all of the counting happens. The ballot counting happens for the Maricopa County, which is the largest, most populated county in the state of Arizona. They've closed for the night. They have turned off the lights, and they have said that they've told the press, the journalists, to go home, to not expect any more numbers until the morning. So right now, as it stands, we have a little bit over 50% of the vote that is counted. Donald Trump with a slight 14,000 vote lead, 50% for Donald Trump, 49% for Kamala Harris. In the grand scheme of things, though, it won't really matter much. This was the state. If you looked at all the polls in the run-up to this election, this was the state that Kamala Harris was the least likely to win, given Trump's constant lead in the polls over the past few weeks and months. So really there was very little hope, as we mentioned, all throughout the night. It was really the blue wall that Kamala Harris and the Democrats were really focused on. They did, of course, campaign here. Kamala Harris was here on Thursday. She was hoping to seal the deal, just like Joe Biden did 4 years ago, winning this state by less than 11,000 votes. But right now, as it stands, Donald Trump in the lead. Maricopa County and election officials throughout the state have warned journalists and have warned the press, have warned residents of Arizona that it will take a lot of time to count those ballots. Typically, the full count is not available for another 10 to 13 days after Election Day. They have to be fully certified by November 25th.
Yeah, obviously they take their time, don't they, in Arizona? I mean, there's not going to be nearly so much attention on those states that have not finally finished all their counting as there was last time round, though, at least, is there, Wassim?
No, absolutely not. I mean, Nevada, for example, didn't close their polling stations until 10 p.m. local time, way past midnight in the East Coast. And of course, because of the way this country is organized in terms of time zones and in terms of where the swing states are located, the focus was there was laser focus on those eastern states: Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, North Carolina, and really Arizona and Nevada. Not only because of their western geographical position, but also because they have less electoral votes than many of those key prizes in other parts of the country. So it won't matter as much. Obviously, there are key races still to watch here in Arizona. Of course, Democrats were hoping to pick up a few key Senate races across the country. Here it was one of them. Ruben Gallego, the Democrat, still holding a comfortable lead over his opponent, Republican Kerry Lake. But of course, we've already had the projection that the Republican Party will take the Senate, so it won't really matter as much here in the state of Arizona. Two very important propositions. Those are citizen-driven ballot initiatives that will very much matter for the people of Arizona. The first one that Republicans have really been hammering their message on is about immigration. That would make it illegal to cross the state, or rather it would make it a state crime to cross into Arizona outside of the typical ports of entry. It would also allow state and local police to make arrests on anyone they suspect to have entered Arizona outside of those ports of entry. Right now it is holding a commanding lead, so it's looking like that proposition might pass. Another very, very important proposition that we've been reporting on for the past few days, Proposition 139, that would enshrine the right to abortion in the Arizona Constitution. That is looking like it is holding commanding lead for the yes camp over the no camp. And if it were to be passed, then it would change the Constitution of Arizona to enshrine the right to abortion, as opposed to a standard flat 15-week limit on abortion as it currently stands as per the current Arizona law.
Wassim, thanks very much. Wassim Cornet joining us there from Phoenix in Arizona.